I accidentally gave my wife's childhood stuffed animal away and it's crushing her. I am not op. Original post by you, Dusty Box Monkey in R. Help me find on October 3rd, 2023. Trigger warnings. None. Mood spoilers. Cute. Low stakes. Happy ending. Less than. / Original post. I accidentally gave my wife's childhood stuffed animal away and it's crushing her. https www.reddit.com/r/helpmefind/comments/16z923j/ I accidentally gave my wife's childhood stuffed. October 3rd, 2023. It's been 7 years and I always seem to miss it on eBay by a month. I found one on a Japanese Craigslist for $300 and I offered a friend who lives there $500 to get it and ship it to me. But to no avail. It's made by a company called Play Talkin' around 1992-1993. Their 24K polar plush line. It's the pink version called Sancho. I'd do anything to get one for her again. She's absolutely crushed every time she remembers she's gone. Image. https preview.red.it/I accidentally gave my wife's childhood stuffed animal away 050 Ogqui 23 sb1.jpg. Width equals 640 and crop equals smart and auto equals web p and s equals ba 111421354FO98659AEA 28E277D7E53ACC3953D. / Image description. A screenshot of a hot pink elephant stuffed animal pictured on worthpoint.com. Relevant comment from you, Alexis Reddit account October 3rd, 2023. Here's one for sale on Buy. I think the price is only set so high because they're reluctant to sell. But your friend in Japan might be able to help you explain your situation if you message the seller. I've used Buy a lot in the past and it's always been very reliable. Edit. Pureto kin is another useful search term. OP's response to you, Alexis Reddit account October 3rd, 2023. Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm taking a leap of faith and I bought it. I'm really hoping the universe looks out and it comes. Relevant comment from you, ARKPLAYERCAT October 3rd, 2023. Did you legit just pay $1,100 for a plushie? Man, you must really love this woman. Relevant response by you, Apple Card Agent October 3rd, 2023. No. He paid $1,200 to try to make her happier. The plush is just the delivery mechanism. Being married for 20 years myself, I'd 100% do the same were I in his shoes. Relevant comment from you, Dev.am October 3rd, 2023. It's super sweet of you for trying so hard to fix the mistake. But I'm just curious. Have you asked her if getting a replacement one would actually make her feel better about it? Personally, if someone accidentally got rid of my childhood teddy bear, even if they found the exact same model and purchased it, it still wouldn't be my teddy bear. I feel like the sentimental part is the fact that this specific item was a source of comfort throughout one's childhood, something that you hugged and slept with as a child. Simply replacing it may not necessarily make it feel like her stuffed animal is back. Truly not trying to be rude here. I'm just wondering if you'd considered this or maybe talked with her about it. Wouldn't want you to potentially waste a lot of time and money if it won't make much of a difference. Sorry about the situation you're in, though. I feel a lot of sympathy for both of you. OOP's response to you, Dev.am, October 3rd, 2023. I genuinely appreciate the question and concern, as it's a very valid question. We are 33 and I've known her for 18 years. So I know her inside and out. Her and I know it wouldn't be her animal back. But it would be something. She's looked on her own before and tried to find one for herself. She just doesn't realize how hard and how long I've been looking on my own on her behalf. Relevant comment from you, Sydney AKS, October 3rd, 2023. My curiosity is killing me. What were the circumstances of giving away your partner's stuffed animal? I'm in a similar boat. Been with my spouse since high school. In our 30s now. She sleeps with a stuffed bear. And if I gave away her stuffy, she would give away my stuffing. If you know what I mean. Relevant response to you, Sydney AKS by you, Unbuttoned Buttons, October 3rd, 2023. As per OP's comment further down. It was a total mistake after moving too quickly after a family death. We had a giveaway and a keep bag and the movers took the wrong one. It's not getting out of it, since the damage is done. It's just trying to do a nice gesture for the woman I love. Pretty simple. OOP's final update comment, October 3rd, 2023. Post update. It's been fascinating seeing the variety of responses and the polarity of positive and negative. It's made me super appreciative of both my financial situation and my perspective on life. The amount of negativity and judgment I've seen from the extremely minimal context I gave is both perplexing and frankly amusing. I really debated on whether I would post an update with more detail. I'm only doing so because as a long-time Reddit lurker I love context to a good story. And I think some of the negative folks could use a friendly life lesson on perspective. When we moved 6/7 of a year ago, I was in a significantly worse financial situation. My dad had passed away and I wasn't able to afford movers. Due to health conditions in my family and lack of a social circle, I had to move my family of 3 completely on my own. All the furniture, cloths, and just stuff was a lot for one person to handle alone. We used large contractor bags for the cloths, stuffed animals, linens, etc. My daughter was only 6 at the time, so we had an insane amount of stuffed animals. In the rush and emotional panic of everything, I think the stuffed animal made it into a giveaway bag instead of a keep bag. It wasn't until months later we finally got through unpacking everything and we couldn't find the stuffed animal. Yeah. It was my responsibility and I messed up, but there's only so much weight one man can carry before things fall through the cracks. That's life. For those commenting negatively on how crushed my wife has been, I think it's important to take a step back and remember that not everyone is the same. I lost my childhood stuffed animal and I'm totally over it. I didn't go through the same trauma as my wife did as a child, so my attachment isn't the same as somebody else. And while it means a lot to her and she has hard moments where she misses the animal, it's not like it's life-crippling. Lol. The comments about her maturity and needing therapy are just hilarious to me due to the lack of context. And lastly, to those commenting on how stupid I am for spending $1,300 on a stuffed animals, I really do feel for you. I have some friends who spend that on rent. I have others who spend that on lunch. It's all relative. I'm super thankful for my financial situation and having the ability to spend money on things that I feel are important. Money has a fixed value in our world. But things, moments, memories value is relative to the purchaser. Just because somebody couldn't justify spending X amount of money on something doesn't mean nobody else would. If that was the case, then Ferrari wouldn't be a company. I am deeply appreciative for everyone who helped and had kind words to say. I'm so happy this post was able to help me find what I was looking for. I'm also deeply appreciative for the negative comments because it really gave me thanks for where I'm at in my life, both emotionally and financially. Right now the animal is being shipped to a warehouse in Japan, then I have to choose and pay for shipping. Our anniversary is in 3 weeks, so it would be incredible if it made it in time. I'll keep everyone posted. OP has not made any comments or posts related to this story since his update comment on October 3, 2023. I tagged this post, concluded, because I do not think he plans to update the sub on his wife's reaction. Reminder. I am not op. I get this one. There are certain stuffed dolls that no longer get love because they'd fall apart and I would be devastated to lose them. Paying that amount of money to fix that hole feels about right to me. If you can afford it. Op, I hate you. I need the Floofy returns home story. Need it. Aw man, what really breaks my heart about this is that when I worked at a thrift store we'd just throw away anything so worn out. Poor plushie. However, this is really sweet. My dog accidentally chewed my childhood stuffed animal and I cried when I tried to throw it away. My husband surprised me by taking it out of the trash and having it repaired. Red heart. I'm really glad that it actually is an accident, unlike the acts of malicious giving away that we see so often. I still have my childhood stuffed animal, but I also bought a duplicate semi recently because I'm an adult and I do what I want. I wish we had the ending. In two minds about the replacement mind. My childhood lamb is irreplaceable because it's the lack of fur, patches, sewn up bits and general wear and tear that make him mine and hold the memories. A new lamb wouldn't. On the other hand, I lost my uni moose on a trip in December and within 2 hours had peered through my crying to order a new moose from America. The original moose was then found through the power of Reddit 8 hours later, so now I have 2 mooses. But in that case, while new moose would still have been new, I could have accepted him as a replacement eventually. I really hope Whoop's wife appreciates him. I'm amused how every time the price is mentioned it goes up by $100. Next post it'll be $1,400. His title says he gave it away by mistake. Then he said the movers took the wrong bag. Then he said he couldn't afford movers. Ooh. Low stakes, my fuzzy butt. I need to know what she thought. Oh my gosh. Oop, come back. My mom threw away all the childhood soft toys I own. I guess that's what led to me even as an adult to buy and keep a small collection of soft toys that my mom would never touch. Thankfully. If I knew my partner spent that much on a replica of my childhood plushie, I would love them even more. Imagine that level of dedication just to see your partner happy. OPP's wife is a lucky one and I hope they have a very happy life. Someone stole my childhood teddy bear and I found a duplicate online. I bought it. It's not the bear that's had his eyes sewn back on a million times. But it's like a memento. Also, it's not a waste of money, and who knows? The person in Japan could be so grateful for this money. Maybe it was the answer to their prayers. Woman shrugging, medium skin tone. This is so cute. I have a little bear that travels with me everywhere. He's been with me for decades. I lost him on a trip and it destroyed me. I reached out to every place that could have possibly seen him but no dice. So I reached out to a place where I originally bought him. It was a small airport FBO, so they just had trinkets that represented their business. It's not like they were a store. We're talking decades. But in the off chance they still sold him, I told him my story, how silly it was when for a full-grown adult woman. They wrote back and they said they had found 2 of them in an old storage locker. So I sent them my credit card information and said, charge me for whatever one is worth and the shipping and your time. I'm so appreciative. I got a box a few days later with both of the bears in it with a note that said, just in case you lose another one, plus we didn't charge you because we've all lost a friend and know how hard that is. I was so sweet. I resent everyone that got negative and deprived us all of a final update of whether Sancho the second arrived fluffy and pink. And if his wife was psyched. I wouldn't spend $30 on a luxury chicken sandwich. But I'd spend hundreds if it could make the people in my life happier. My 10-year-old won a pair of Mikey, Mini Tsum Tsum plush pillows from a claw machine. He was so happy. Someone swiped the bag from the table while we were packing up to go. It broke my heart. I eBayed replacements and they were even cheaper than a day at the arcade. Money has a fixed value in our world. But things, moments, memories, can have far more value. As someone with an almost 3-year-old child, who is getting big so quickly, I feel this. I know one day he'll be too big for me to carry anymore. Trying to slow down and absorb it before it's gone. I have a white teddy bear with a red bow tie that's been with my entire life. I'm 34 and every now and then I cuddle with that thing. I can't imagine losing him by accident. Loudly crying, loudly crying.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.